Thank you for being with us on the Feast of St. Adrian of Canterbury. Our top story tonight, the California wildfires, where apocalyptic scenes of flames have engulfed the city of Los Angeles and caused catastrophic damage. But there is one bit of good news. The strong Santa Ana winds, which are fueling the flames, eased enough to allow aerial firefighting to resume. Authorities lifted the majority of the evacuation orders in the Hollywood Hills after the fire's advance was slowed overnight. Close to 2,000 homes, businesses and structures have been destroyed. So far, more than 100,000 remain under evacuation orders. The fires have already become the most destructive in the history of Los Angeles. Meanwhile, LA Archbishop Jose Gomez celebrated a special mass today at the Cathedral of Our Lady of the Angels for victims and first responders who have been affected by the fire. All right, now joining us from California is Anthony Barnes, General Secretary of the Salvation Army. Anthony, thank you so much for being with us today, and our thoughts and prayers are with everyone out there in California who've been affected by these just devastating wildfires. Tell us how the Salvation Army is helping during this time.
I just want to say thank you first for giving us the gift of access to speak on this platform. In Southern California right now, as you know, we're being devastated by these fires. But the Salvation Army is uniquely positioned to be able to serve immediately and respond to these natural disasters. We were part of the community before the disaster ever happened, and we continue to be part of that community with our neighbors in need today.
And what is the biggest priority right now and some of the biggest needs that you can see?
Some of the biggest priorities, as is standard with any of our disasters that we might experience, is housing, food, hydration, cleanup kits, and hygiene supplies. We want to make sure that people have a place to rest their head, a place to retreat to, if you will, and then food, the most basic human needs. We want to make sure that we are feeding into that, making sure that that's provided for, and that's really what the Salvation Army is known for.
Yeah, and these fires, I mean, they've destroyed entire neighborhoods, thousands of homes and businesses, churches, all reduced to rubble. Where will these people go, Anthony? I mean, if they don't have family or friends in the area, where are they going to stay?
Partnering with our city and county organizations, we've come alongside them to help place people where they have a place to rest their head. There's a few shelters and locations that have been opened up, about 7 currently, and that continues to evolve. We're also feeding at those locations, making sure that we're meeting, again, those immediate basic needs, but those that are critical to life. We want to make sure that we restore hope into the lives of those who feel like they've lost so much already, but we have places for them to go. We have food to give them. We have water to provide to them and hygiene kits to help keep them clean. We just want to give a little bit more hope to let them know they're not alone.
Yeah, and let me ask you this. I mean, of course, right now the priority is making sure people are safe, they have their basic needs met, evacuation. But what happens when the dust settles, so to speak? What are we looking at afterwards?
Thank you for asking that question. You know, we specialize in being there even before the disaster happens. We're there during the disaster and after the disaster. And I think that's a huge part to remember. This is going to go on long after the fires have been contained. These families are going to need assistance. And this is where the Salvation Army is able to come in with case management, working with other aid organizations, federal, state, and local authorities to make sure that we identify and mobilize resources that will fit the needs of each individual that has had some kind of loss. We work along with those first responders to provide this restoration, really to restore them back to pre-disaster situations and circumstances. And I think that's critical. So we want to make sure that we are prepared to be on the ground, supporting those affected, and giving them exactly what they need.
Yeah, and sir, thank you so much for talking with us, taking the time to do this. We're praying for you all there. Thank you for what you do.
Thank you so much.